Wow. Okay, time on the clock. Yeah. I'm picking the black baby.
What? To kill?
Not to save.
Oh.
Yeah, to save.
No, actually, he wanted to kill. You got to save who you want to kill.
I want to kill the white baby. Lost. It's like the show.
It's worse than the show.
Yeah, it's just like
lost year.
Yeah.
Cause what?
Lost in the sauce.
Never be lost in the sauce.
Never.
You gotta find yourself.
Never, man.
Be
Never.
lost in the sauce, man. That's the worst place to be.
I went through like 4 Disney movies just now, trying to pinpoint that reference.
And I still don't know what he's referring to. This is Little Mermaid, no, Tarzan, Spirit, the horse.
Like, right? It's gonna be a good day, y'all. It's good, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all living, man?
It's nice and warm.
We chilling, man.
Right?
It's not warm. It's nice.
It's nice. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's warm. It was nice this week. I wouldn't say it was like warm.
That wind talking though.
Yeah. I mean, we had a couple like
catch you on
60, like 70 days last week.
I think people tune in to hear niggas talk about the weather.
Yeah, they want to know what's going on.
Right.
You know,
I think they could agree.
Hold up, the Weather Channel ain't handling this business nowadays either. So they might need a little assistance.
I don't know what the Weather Channel.
I think they would agree. Like the weather was all right.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more of that.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it was.
I mean, I seen the icy guys outside already. Like
it was.
I thought that was insane.
It ain't just the icy guys outside.
It's actually supposed to hit 80 next week or this week.
You think it's 90 outside the way they wild?
It is.
That's where you at.
All right, yo, welcome to episode 174 of the Venture Clan podcast. I made sure to know the numbers this week. I'm your host, Av Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, A-Guy, Young Aristotle.
Yo, it's your boy, Buck the World, a.k.a. Toot, live, the freaking naughty venture, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got...
Dave.
It's Dave.
Comma Dave.
Yeah. Dave, comma Dave. What's going on, lady boys?
Right? How we living?
Good?
Good. Life is good.
Right? Life is all right.
Progression.
Life is all right.
Growth.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
New song Dojo out now.
Go bump that. Yeah.
I could just hit the button, but like old school shit.
Yeah.
All right, who want to start with these weekly highlights?
Weekly highlights for me. Good week overall. Work week was cool. It was like busy and stuff. Family stuff. I guess my weekly highlight's really simple. I literally just got it just now. I replaced my last one. I helped this lady up the up the stairs on the 3rd floor with her extremely heavy like shopping cart, like standing in front of the building, like waiting for stuff to start. And she's like, "Hey, are you busy?" Not right now, I guess. Yeah, can you mind helping me up the stairs with this like shopping cart? I tried. It was so heavy. Like, I'm so sorry. Nah, okay. I'm thinking like I seen her go in. It was a small cart. Oh yeah, nah. She must have had all like the frozen turkeys, all the like canned goods, all of that stuff was in the cart. Pulled it up for her. So I did my good deed for like the week, or unless that starts next week's good karma cycle or whatever. But that was my highlight.
Get it where you feeling.
What about you guys?
Dave?
How you feeling, Dave?
Life is really good. My highlight for the week has to be fitness. It was a crazy week with the trainer at the gym. So looking forward to growth. Yeah. That's it, guys.
Okay, not bad.
You have a weird way of structuring the story. I didn't want to
shout out to your weekly.
Oh no. It was very simple. Fitness. It's a beautiful week for fitness.
Okay. Getting back into the to the groove of things.
Word.
So what's up? What about you, my guy?
My weekly highlight is what is my weekly highlight? I guess my weekly highlight is me maintaining the level of like awareness I have, and just further understanding that niggas ain't where I'm at mentally, and like that showcased through like the fucking oodles and oodles of dumb shit I have to deal with dealing with other people, and it's like, oh, okay, like this is the burden of intelligence and self-awareness. It's like, oh, I gotta navigate a world full of fucking morons. What are you waiting for?
Nah, tears.
So there's that, but still I rise.
Definitely.
Yes.
Shout out to the perseverance. You feel me, and staying true.
Keeping calm.
Outside. Shout out to my trauma demons in the back. You
know what I mean?
It's gonna be a good week. I'm excited. It's about that time. We got a weekly challenge, man. We know why y'all show up besides the laughs and the melanin and the handsomeness and the great set.
Right.
It's the weekly challenges. So this week's challenge is Plead the Fifth. How this works is toward the end of the episode, me and my co-host here, we're going to be asking each other 7 extremely difficult questions to answer, especially on camera. Now, if you answer the question, you make it through the round. If you plead the fifth, you lose the round. The other person gets the point. Also, we got a little special twist. Both of us get 1 rebuttal card, which allows us to avoid answering a question, but instead activates a challenge featuring our good guy Dave over there. And we'll get into more details about that if and when this, happens to come into play in this week's challenge. As you already know, $5 on the table.
It's on the table.
Right. We actually got a bonus this week.
Let's
we got
go.
a $10 donation to the challenge. Shout out to my man Dutch. All right. We
And
greatly
if you want to be one of
appreciate
those
you.
people, you can definitely hit us up and donate to the pot.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
So, keep in mind, weekly challenges, we got the $5 on the table. This week's pot is $20. Whoever wins gets all the money in their jar. And as you should know by now, at the end of the year, whoever has the most money in their jar gets to keep the other person's jar and spend the money on whatever they want to spend it on.
Spending.
So keep donating so I have more money to spend at the end of this year. All right?
We spending. Yeah. All right. We got challenges and all that shit. It's going to be lit. Right?
Hey, y'all, I know you're enjoying this podcast episode, right? But this is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to, scroll down a little bit, subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? And when this episode is over, go subscribe to our social media. We're everywhere at Venture Clan. Go to the music streaming sites. Oh, yeah, follow us, subscribe. Keep in touch with all of that, all right? We got a new website coming. We got mad shit happening. Now get back to the episode.
So
ready,
what's
guys.
going on in this world today, y'all? I got to talk about. Let's get into these topics.
Wait.
Everything.
Yeah, we got a lot. I want to start with something concerning Netflix and all of you people out here who've been watching this show from the last 2 sets and all of that shit that's been going on. A robbery has taken place. A robbery has taken place involving Netflix. Did y'all hear about it?
No.
This is gonna
Fill me in.
this is
Can't
gonna be
say.
crazy. Everybody buckle your seatbelts, right?
Right.
So a few years ago, Monique was going back and forth with Netflix about them trying to lowball her for her comedy special. That was a whole campaign trail she went on, because I got an Academy Award, whatever. Which she is a comedic legend, but I feel I'm not paying Shawn Michaels Roman Reigns money right now. But so that whole thing happened. Apparently, Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels apologized for blackballing her and shit. She actually came out with a comedy special a year ago on another platform or Showtime or some shit. But Monique finally has her own Netflix comedy special. It's called My Name is Monique. And the robbery takes place in the fact that it's not funny. And
Yeah.
I think for her shit to be on Netflix, I think they worked out what she deemed to be a reasonable amount of money. And I feel like a lot of what everyone was saying, especially me, was true. But Women's History Month just ended.
Yeah.
Black History Month just ended right before that. So I don't know when this deal went through, but as a black woman, oh yeah, shout out to you hitting your lick because this shit was not funny.
Yeah. I seen it. I wouldn't even say I seen it. I seen some of it. I tried to give it the support that it deserved because I was excited to see that she actually got,
Facts.
something going for her. And I'm sure that,
Can I
it
ask
paid well.
how far into the special you got?
I got it was under 10 minutes. I tried to, give it as much time as I could, good 10 minutes. That should be able to get me into at least the first part of your set and let me know all right, cool, if I'm going to be watching this for the rest of the night. And it just wasn't giving me that. I felt like her presence was, the same. She had that big personality and stuff, but it was just,
she was, not to keep cutting you up, but she wasn't doing that Kevin Hart cadence from his last joint with the screeching voice type shit.
I couldn't even tell because I haven't even watched Kevin's Hart last drink, honestly. But it's just she was just excessively using the word nigga. Maybe she used to do that before in the past, but
And I said nah.
Just cursing abundantly. When you didn't need to curse, you're fitting curses in there.
As a
just
person who curses a lot, even I was all right.
yeah, you're extra. I don't know. Maybe compensating for the fact that it's been so long and you just want to jump back into how you used to be.
I made it 30 minutes. I made it 30 minutes.
You made it further than I did.
And I said, I can't do it. How much longer is this? Because if it was 56 minutes, I'm you know what? I could let this shit sit in the background for 20 more minutes. Nah, there was 49 minutes left. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm just go watch the Parkers. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully y'all syndicated. Hopefully you getting some residuals off that. Cause
I didn't enjoy it. I celebrate the moment. You know, I give her props.
yeah, shout out to you.
claps.
You hit that lick.
Yeah, but
Get all your money.
In terms of content wise, like, it wasn't for me. I didn't laugh. I didn't find it funny. I was a little bit confused, not confused, like a little bit confused because of how you, over the last like 5 years or so, you portrayed yourself
In real life.
and
Thank
then
you.
it's like you get on this stage and it's just like
Completely different.
yeah, like motherfucker this and bitch that and
Bitch,
this.
I was in special
I was
education,
special
bitch.
ed. I was in special ed. Like
It was a bitch with a helmet.
yeah, and I was like, I'm really in special ed, but I'm gonna look at the bright side. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. She looked great. She looked great on stage, you know. Like, but
Definitely.
other than that, it was
The
just like-
reenactment of the special is way funnier than the actual special. So,
I see everything y'all definitely saying. I did finish the special.
oh, you watched it?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I watched it. I
What's your?
finished it.
Everybody got like a little bit more. You guys,
I definitely see all of y'all points of view with regard to the build up to it, and then also the comparisons to other specials as far as like playing on the storytelling aspect of Dave Chappelle, and then adding in the familial context of Kevin Hart's specials to make this cohesive project where she essentially plays on those dynamics but adds her personal experience to it. It was very eye-opening. I would not necessarily say it was a special in comedy. It may have been like just like getting to know Monique with some funny stuff in it, because it had its pockets of funny, but it was definitely some cringy moments, and there was one particular white person that they kept panning to.
Was it that girl?
I don't know, but that white lady, she looked so uncomfortable, and you could tell like, oh, the jokes. And I really understood like who I was as a black man. Like, oh, nah, this is funny to me, but oh shit, if I'm sitting next to a white person, they may feel uncomfortable having this. So that was like funny to witness on screen. Someone actually sitting there and just like, oh, she just didn't know the camera was on her, but definitely like was scratching her face like, oh shit, she said that. Oh, like when she was doing the white definition and giving context to that lady was so uncomfortable there. So I don't know who she was, but she definitely fed into the dynamics that you were just.
And you could also kind of tell from that reaction that, oh, she wasn't really familiar with Monique, which goes back to your point of how she's been portraying herself for like the last 5 years. And also I feel like what a great comedian is like, I feel like they usually have mad white fans. So it's like, even Chris Rock, who's like been mad explicit the entire 90s, Dave Chappelle, who's got like,
that shit was.
oh, their white audience still enjoys the comedy. Like, I never seen nobody at any other kind of like raunchy comedy show looking mad uncomfortable. And I don't know why you keep panning the camera to this person if this is the footage you're gonna use for your special.
it's
like,
the closest. Like,
I'm not
white
gonna
woman.
show anybody who don't look like they're having the best time in the fucking world if this is the footage I'm like selling to somebody.
I did not even think about the part where it's like, oh yeah, y'all did pick who got to show what on the set. So like having that girl in there does make it weird.
It's a reaction.
But
Yeah.
it's like, yo, nah, she kept looking like she was laughing, but you know that uncomfortable laugh. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, because it's like,
Like,
oh, if
not
I'm not
being
a
able to
dark
say
humor
nigga
person, I'm not
in the
about to
song.
laugh at you talking about you in special ed with Shorty with the helmet and she kept calling it a chin trap, and I was really blowing my.
Even the subtitle said trap. I'm like, oh nah,
Yeah.
somebody got to make the
I
correction.
don't think she
Yeah,
noticed.
I think I got off right around there when she was talking about special ed and the
No, I
helmet.
mean,
And
all of
she
them
was like,
things
"Oh,
that-
I'm about to get
that's
mad
where-
stars and stickers. I'm about to kill."
That's where I put.
My
I
mother's
said she, like,
illiterate.
she like used all of those things to kind of like play on the dynamics of the other comedy specials, because with the Trend Trap girl, she later got to the point where she was like, oh, this person has been my best friend for years, and when she actually took the chin strap off, she could talk perfectly. Like,
Yeah, that's like right around when I cut it off, and she was like, oh, but her neck didn't work.
yeah, and then she was like, her neck was like this, and so now people laughing, and it's like, do you laugh? And then she kept
Did
like,
you
giving-
laugh? Like, did you laugh?
Yes, but it was like in the mindset of like she provided the context to make it seem as though this person said it was okay. to laugh at this. It was like when Dave Chappelle was like, I laugh at my gay friend, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, but I'm okay with gay people.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that could have been, the 30 minutes I seen could have been way better in terms of.
could have been.
Yeah, delivery. I feel like delivery's like the biggest part of like comedy. It's like, it's not even really what you say, it's how you deliver it is what's going to make it fun.
Nah,
'Cause
definitely.
you could get away with anything if it's delivered appropriately. It was just like, oh yeah, bro, like, this ain't it, I almost wanted to watch, I think some more dropped a comedy special like last month. I was about to go watch that shit since they was both on Queens of Comedy. And I was like, oh, maybe Monique should take her Academy Award to Samore's house and they can ask Samore, how do you put a special together? But I didn't watch it yet. So I don't want to like automatically assume her shit is good.
Nah, I don't know, man.
I want to be double disappointed.
I do not know, right? All these aunties getting on stage trying to be funny.
Soon as Women's History Month ended, I just dropped the ball.
Yo, actually,
damn.
that's hella funny. So, right, there's this documentary coming out. I think Hulu's doing it, and it's like detailing like, Freaknik, the documentary. So like now you see online like all these aunties are like posting like, oh well, I don't think it's appropriate to show footage from back then because we was doing the Tootsie Roll or whatever.
Because you had your pussy out.
Yeah, you had your pussy out
on the
you
top
feel
of
me?
a
With
car
the
on
two live
I-20.
crew, you feel me, going crazy.
You was on the hood of a car on the I-20 getting your pussy ate. Now you the deacon's wife.
You feel me? Hoochie mama. Pop
Right.
that hoochie mama. Like,
That was you with the hoop earrings. We seen
nah,
you, bitch.
facts. The door knockers, all of that. Y'all was outside.
What is
Yep.
Disney doing?
Hey man, listen, this is
Disney
good
and
content.
everything.
I'm not even going front. I think this is pretty good content because you're gonna see all of these ladies who be telling y'all, you feel me? Oh, y'all not really. You
It's not
young
like
bitches
back in the
this,
day.
Da, da, da. Get your whole ass.
Yeah, y'all was wilding because y'all ain't even have like AIDS medication back then.
Nah,
Y'all
it was just
like,
y'all niggas out there trying not to catch the monster. Like,
yeah, that die slow.
yeah.
They said we went through all the cassette tapes. Like, we got the footage.
I ain't trying to catch that die slow. It's wild.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to modern medicine, but
Nah,
you know,
definitely, but,
shout out to y'all for having a good time.
Nah,
But
yeah,
shame on
nah,
y'all
I
for growing
think-
up to be hypocrites.
I
Like,
think this documentary needs to happen. I feel like people need to see what it was like for these older adults, you feel me, people maybe one or two generations above, and see how they used to get down, because they are very, some are cool, but a lot are, judgmental. It's hard to, with the changing of the guard, when your time is passing, no one ever wants their time to pass. So it's just like, oh, these young kids don't know what the fuck they doing. Oh, y'all too nasty. Y'all doing this and that. And it's just like, nigga.
right?
Have
Right?
you seen
Yo, y'all see one of your friends' moms on there, you gonna call them and tell them?
It's not my responsibility.
Yeah,
Somebody
I don't know. Call them and tell them.
You gonna keep watching?
I'm definitely gonna keep watching. Definitely gonna keep watching. This is gonna be crazy. Oh,
Say, yo, guess what Kev's mom pussy look like?
nah. Nah. After that, it's just straight for jokes, straight for joke value. Like, you watch the rest of that shit straight for jokes. Once you realize somebody you know's mom is on there, it's just like, wow, like Mitch Richards, like, yo,
Like, Miss Richards, you ever been to Atlanta? Nah. You sure?
you sure?
You got a twin?
Camel toe looks the same.
That's you with the tattoo of the lips with the two cherries on the tongue. That was you? You don't got that?
Yo, nah. So I just thought it was very interesting. Like, they're actually, like, women are posting videos.
Oh,
like,
of course. They
online.
don't want none of that. All right.
This is
Don't tell
crazy.
my business.
So you might see Auntie on Hulu, shaking her Hulu. You feel me? Like, yo. Y'all mad at y'all family members if y'all see one of y'all family members out there? I wouldn't be mad.
That depends which family member.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, like, as long as they knew, like, yo, what was you doing?
I was a young adult. I was out there turning up, having fun. With my friends.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
I love those conversations. I'm like,
It was young, wild, and free, nephew. And they always flick the back of the cigarette up the ass shit. Like, where'd you learn that?
Nah, man. You just get a couple friends in the Cadillac drive to the Freaknik.
Hit that I-20.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Everybody and their mama out there.
You just hear that so deaf. And then it's just like, something just came over me. We was fucking in the streets, on the cars, on the roofs, on the floors, in the basements, in the floorboards. Like,
It's a bad.
Yo, yeah. Crazy work. Shout out to the ladies and stuff. I feel like guys could be worried about that too. I mean, you know, if you had an alibi set up from way back when and, you know, niggas was like, nah, I ain't never go to no damn Freaknik party. And then you on footage.
he probably ain't with that bitch.
Yeah,
And now I was like, where you gonna go? You done wasted your prom. Bitch, you ain't about to leave me for no shit 40 years ago. How long was that? Like 28 years
Right?
ago?
Yeah, it's a couple, damn near 30, right?
Bitch,
Yeah,
you ain't about to
definitely.
leave me for no shit 28 years ago.
We won that game.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess that's does it work both ways? So if it's like, oh, if you're married and you see your significant other on there, it's just like, yo, do you like, are you mad about that, or do you like just be like, damn, bitch, like you had to be out there,
No
four
way.
dicks, like it had to be 4 dicks. Like,
No way you waited for Hulu to tell you that.
How you supposed to know?
yeah, nah. Hulu was like, yo, I got the receipts, yo.
You don't know who you with? And you married?
I really feel like you live in like this wonderful, magical land where everything is open and honest. Like, ain't no bitch about to come up to you and be like, oh, by the way, I sucked 4 dicks in Atlanta on a wild weekend. Same time.
I was in the whirlwind, like,
Put me in a blender.
Nah,
You know how they do rotisserie chicken? That was me.
split rolls.
And Frat Brothers just kept spinning me.
Nah, you got being that. It depends on when you met a person. You got to be comfortable with the truth. Like, I impose comfort with truth. So it's like, if you got something to say it. Don't let me find out from the Hulu video.
Come with me, you'll see a world of pure imagination. What are you talking about right
Come
now?
talk to me under the honest tree. Come on. Come talk to me under the honest tree.
Yay!
Yeah. Come on. Run with me. Frolic under the honest tree. Like,
Here's the other part to that. It's
Liar,
like,
no lying. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
If you
tears, yo.
lying and you got caught by the Hulu video, like you deserve everything that come with that.
Nah, but you saying you don't know who you marrying? Oh yeah, nigga, who's bringing that up?
Yeah, that's not like, yeah, you don't, that's something,
Nah,
you know, you leave
there's
that.
certain conversation you supposed to have.
That's a never have I ever game, and you know, you go home and talk about it
Then
later.
now you married, you chilling, and somebody else got the opportunity to like talk crazy on something you don't know. At least if you can operate from the understanding of like, oh nah, you can't phase me right now with this information. Being able to get phased by the Hulu video,
I mean, if you're
you was
15
dead
years
out of
in,
water
it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like now you got to eat it because you ain't do your due diligence when you could have. Like if you at least impose the opportunity to answer the question and the person lied to you, fine, they lied. That's on them. But if you don't even provide the context for honesty, you can't be mad at bitch ain't tell you she was at Freaknik. Like nigga, you never asked.
How many Freakniks you been to?
Right?
How many? If you had to go to,
Are you sitting under the honest tree with this nigga?
Come under the honest tree, like, nah.
Are you sitting there? Because that's stupid, right? Just let me know
Bro,
if
this is
that's
America,
stupid.
bro.
Yeah, like, let's hit the
This is
button.
America.
We ain't hit the button in a minute. My fault.
Y'all got to do better.
Let's hit the button. Where's this shit at? Let's get this
You
right.
feel me? Because there's certain things that, certain things you don't want to bring up on the first date,
Nah, I
second
said the
date,
first
Nigga, on
third
the
You
month.
get married. What are you talking about? You don't get married to a
But-
person and then be surprised by dick sucks. Like,
Nigga,
oh,
yes,
you
people
walk right
people
into
do
this
all
building.
the time.
Yeah,
It's
you
like, oh,
can
yeah,
be
That's
surprised.
the problem.
nobody's
Stop
telling
doing it.
everybody like that they got. I'm not about to tell a bitch, oh yeah, nah, I was in an orgy. Yeah, like we all just nutted on this one bitch. Like,
I
what?
was in a-
Yeah, I was in the sex club in Queens. Like,
Yeah.
what? That's not coming up in conversation.
Nah, if it happened, you should bring it up in conversation before you get married. All right.
Now you should. There's mad things
sit
like
there
people
being
should do,
stupid.
and
You
like
should do those
people
things.
can
No,
be
it's like,
surprised.
no,
Like, oh,
don't
I'm
be
surprised.
stupid.
Like
Oh,
my
yeah.
significant other, but it's just like, I don't know, man.
You
I
picked
feel
the
like,
wrong time to be surprised. If we 15 years married,
Yeah.
Freaknik pull
Yeah.
up and you like, oh, you suck 4 dicks.
At the same
It
time,
took you
for
15
context.
years.
it's
to figure out.
Freaknik. You know,
I said they've
like,
been married for 15 years.
It's not like
I don't know how long they've
single
been
file.
together. They could have been like together for 5 years, which would be 20 years total. But it's like, yo,
Either way, if a Freaknik video or some ball, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
going crazy happening and that disturb you in your marriage, like you ain't prepared well enough. for this,
before
man.
you heard about this documentary, were you aware of what Freaknik was?
Yeah.
Did you think they was about to drop a documentary about this shit before it came out?
All them fucking cameras, yeah. Did you see the BMF stuff? Like they at BMF.
Nah.
the BMF
Did
stuff,
you-
they were
did
hitting
you
to the
think-
Yeah, but I
Freaknik
think
stuff.
BMF is like that's like a that's like a hood story, classic people like.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, but nobody thought they was dropping no
everybody got the
documentary.
Freaknik content.
Yeah.
Come on. What was the
Yeah,
shit with
the
girls?
closest thing I thought was like didn't T-Pain do like a cartoon
Freaknik the musical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
closest
This
thing.
was- This was building up the brand for the documentary.
Nigga, that shit came out in like 08.
Yeah.
We forgot all about that shit.
Clearly, you didn't.
No,
Nah.
when I say we, I mean the general public.
Yeah, like
I
like,
didn't forget because I fuck with T-Pain. I watch that shit frequently.
aunties didn't forget. Like, oh, now they're everybody's rememberers.
Yeah,
starting to
everybody
click.
moved.
Like,
Everybody
They
moved
brand
on.
fire.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
brand
This
on
is
fire
like,
now.
oh,
yeah, they like niggas bank tellers now. Niggas,
Yeah, it's like-
you know what I mean,
yeah, you feel me? Like imagine like
No, you know what's so
imagine
funny
you
about
got
that?
robbed in like second grade, but now you're a mad gangster, and then one day some nigga goes, "Nah, I know, Kevin, we robbed this nigga. I never thought this would come up again." And now everybody question, "Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, but that actually I think is a good moment in time for that generation to experience because they always spoke to how people portrayed themselves on social media. Like, look at these kids today. They doing this, they
That's
doing
why I
that,
say, oh, this
all
is gonna
on
be
camera,
very
all on-
revealing.
I'm not here to judge. This is a great time. Adina Howard was out. You know what?
But it's just like, in that context, you about the
That
experience.
shit. I feel like we
being in
miss
front of a
everything
camera
cool.
And forgetting, like
You know,
forgot
it'd
you was
be
just
you know, it'd be
doing
super
this, yeah.
lit. You at home watching Freaknik, and this one bitch who you fucked that. It was the one who got away, and she right there in the documentary, and it's like, oh, now I know this bitch name. Oh, I'm gonna find her. We gonna live happily ever after.
Said Diane, like, it's me. I found you. True love never dies, girl. I don't care how many 4 dicks you sucked. Like, I love you, girl. Like, I love
I
you.
remember
You
we
ain't
did
sucked
the
none lately though, right? 'Cause that's a deal breaker.
I remember what you did to me.
Can't be no blabbermouth bitch.
Nah, shout out to Jermaine Dupri and the Freaknik
Nah,
documentary.
definitely.
I'm gonna be tuned in.
It's gonna be entertaining, man. It's
know-
gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be a lot of good, fun conversations. You know, I feel like that's one like families can watch and have fun and watch that shit together. You know,
Depend with
Just,
family.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
You
Honestly,
learn
it
a
depends
lot
with
about
family.
your
How
mom.
cool you are. You know.
Don't do that.
You feel me? And if y'all sitting under the honest tree with my boy Dave, okay, might as well book a room in Hotel Oblivious. This nigga is wildin'.
Do that shit for all.
You didn't see that clip with Dave Chappelle when they was like, "Yo, what's the wildest thing you did?" And the girl was like, "Oh, I got gangbanged by these 4, and my sorority sisters were cheering me on." And he was like, "I guess the wildest thing I did was sleep with old gangbang over here." He did not know that before those dates. Like,
Yeah, but he knew that before he got married. He ain't married.
that's because she
He
brought it
dodged the
up.
bullet.
But now, if my
See, it has to
if
come
my
up in
intention,
conversation. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
oh,
if
that's
my
what never have I
intention-
ever game.
I'm not saying on first date you.
no,
pull
but
up,
I'm
you
saying
ask
it
shorty,
don't
yo, you
come
ever
up
been-
because, oh yeah, if my intention is to be with you and this is something that might prevent that, I'm not gonna, because it's only going to make you upset.
There's never
When
gonna
you
be a right time.
realistically have no reason to be upset, I just like, oh yeah, but
I could tell y'all never put yourselves in these situations, and I respect that. But
No,
I'm
it's,
the
it's
type
just
of
it's
person-
never gonna be a right time
Oh,
to
no,
bring up
I'm
some
the
shit
type
like
of
that. What are you
person,
gonna be
I
eating
make
dinner and
the
it's
right
just like
time? Oh no, we about to talk about this because if you're so uncomfortable that I have to wait, and it's a possibility another person could bring it up, like nah, that's a detrimental thing to walk around with. Like we got the strongest armor on, and if you come chop one link, whole relationship over.
well, see, here's the
that's
thing:
stupid.
if you really care about it, it don't matter if she fucked 4 niggas in Freaknik in '95.
Exactly, but if you could
But-
see it on video and now your heart broke, your heart was gonna be broke anyway, brother.
Well, not.
it's different on video
And
because
I'm
now you got
talking about
now it's everybody
her
has
not
access
saying
to
something.
it. You
Well,
know?
even outside of the situation, like expanding it. Oh yeah, there's certain shit you're not gonna tell the other person because oh yeah, it's gonna be detrimental to what I want.
100%.
For instance, if I had sex with your friend and you didn't know it, and then you go, "You ever had sex with any of my friends?" Nah. Because if I tell you, yeah, you're not gonna let me have sex with you.
Nah, but
And at the
but
wedding,
now-
I'm gonna look at your friend and be like, "Yo, we still keeping it secret, right? Because
Yeah.
today's not the day to be
Yeah.
like, oh,
But
even
now
after I
look,
slept with him."
We still keeping our peace, like-
Why take the strongest? Like, cause now you about to sit next to this person, and now you got to work on hiding this thing. Like, it's just a stupid waste.
It's not
of
working
a
on
lot.
hiding it because if
if the
if
documentary
me and
never
the
came
friend
out,
are cool that we had sex and we're not weird about it, oh yeah, but we know you have a thing about this. Oh yeah, there's no point in me telling you.
But there was no point in even establishing a relationship if you knew this was something that was a deal breaker.
What if y'all love each other?
Nigga, there's no
ain't
point
that
of
much love in the
there's no
world.
point in applying for a job if you know you don't want to work Saturdays and that's in the fucking thing. Oh yeah, nigga, I'm gonna
the point. You know,
I'm
you
gonna
can
get
work
the
around
job
certain
I
things,
want.
But you gotta have the right conversation. Like, don't leave with a lie. Cause now if you open the door for something to be, if it's like, yo, if you don't ask me and I don't tell you, cool. But if I ask you and you don't and you lie to me, oh, now we gotta live with that. Cause
Nigga,
now
we just
when
ain't
the
bringing
truth
it
come out.
If you never asked me if I fuck your friend, I would have volunteered that I fucked your friend.
That's cool. But now you have to understand that could have been a possibility that we missed, and it shouldn't be a breaking point for you. Because I'm willing to tell you the truth.
You ready for the
It's
gold
about you
question?
being open with information.
Okay, so what happens now? So what happens now? It's 20 years in. She sucked 4 dicks at Freaknik. Oh yeah, you found that I fucked your friend. What happens now? Where you gonna go in this economy? Where you gonna
Wait,
go?
you talking about Freaknik and the forefront and the front?
No, I'm giving 2 examples of if you're the guy and you found out you're a woman, and if you're a woman and you found out you're a guy. Like, expanding it.
Yeah, so like they both in the same room.
No,
together,
not saying
or
that.
they in the same
These are 2
relationship?
separate scenarios, expanding the conversation from solely being on the women. Where it's like, oh yeah,
Understood.
what happens now?
As the man, if you sitting there and
No, I'm not. That's not a literal question for you to answer. That's a question you ask the person who's presenting. If you're the guy,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you fucked my friend. Da, da, da. I wish I'd have known that we started dating. Okay, what happens now? Because you're completely happy until you found out this bit of information.
Yeah.
If you're the guy and you found out your girl did this in the 90s, oh yeah, what happens now, nigga? We already here.
You're already here.
oh no,
I had a great time.
You feel me? Oh, 2 kids in, possibly.
If
you know?
anything, you should be suing Jermaine Dupri because he put your business out there. If anything, you should be mad at Stacey because she got a whole husband. I don't know why she talk about my dick, but well, what's going on over there? They need counseling. We need to go get this laundry done. Bitch.
Yo, tears.
You want to argue over
Tears.
dirty towels.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
hold the demons. I mean,
Nah. Freaknik documentary, man, it's going to be entertaining. I'm telling you.
It is.
Definitely tune in. Hulu's
yo,
about to
what?
change the game with that
Social
one.
media is about to be
Yeah, nah, definitely.
going through some
It's,
things.
it's
like,
going
yo,
through it right now. Like people are trying to preemptively throw their videos up just in case, you know, I pop up in there. I want you to understand this was an older time. This was you know, things were
Everybody
different
was
back
doing
then.
There was something about when Doodoo Brown came on. I just couldn't control myself.
Everybody was doing it.
You know, y'all never met Uncle Luke. Look.
They were 2 live, and they were a crew. What am I supposed to do?
Yo, like, come on, man. Come on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Here's your
Oh, that's the rare OnlyFans?
Nah, that's not even rare.
Oh, what's the
OnlyFans.
rare OnlyFans?
Segueing into this shit, right? Okay, rare OnlyFans. So there's this woman, I think she's in like California. Is it California or Canada? I'm gonna see. And she has like this rare medical condition where she has like 2 vaginas. So she has like 2 like completely independent functioning working vaginas and ovaries, all of that, uterus, just she's 2 of them. So she's like, oh, like she's embracing her condition by like starting an OnlyFans. You know, and one of her main like quotes, mottos is like, oh, I got one for work and then one for pleasure. So it's like, oh, like I'm gonna bring awareness to this condition and I'm gonna make some money doing so with my 2 vaginas.
Did you subscribe already?
Nah, I didn't subscribe.
Yeah, nah, I can't
She's white,
conceptualize
I stay away from that.
what that looks like. I'm definitely like, oh, this is
You like white women?
bananas.
Come on.
Don't do that to my man. Come on, he on TV.
You don't like white women?
How you tell his business?
We under the honest tree, right? We sitting under the honest tree. Like a little milk in this coffee. You feel me?
Like a little cream.
You feel me? A little
Light
French
and
vanilla
sweet.
creamer. Like,
Yo, nah, tears.
you feel me? A little light and sweet.
Would you like to plead the fifth?
What? Man, I fucked a white bitch. Yeah, I did that before. That's happened. History. But she has 2. She has 2 vaginas, and people online are. There's like 2 sides. There's 2 people. They're like the side of people who are like interested and want to see like, well, how does this work? How does this like? Do you got like 2 sets of lips? Like,
that was my
you feel me?
main
It's
question.
shit like,
is
yeah,
it
I
two
mean,
completely separate?
yeah,
Like,
or is it just like one
like,
vagina on the
you go left
inside?
or right?
Yeah, you
Like,
could
is
go
it a
left
fork
or
in the
right. So
road?
like, oh, a
Yeah, nah, I gotta
majority
figure this
of
out.
her like OnlyFans content is like her just explaining like the shit. Most people think it's gonna be like her doing some wild shit. It's mostly just her like explaining this shit. Don't get me wrong, she is doing sex shit up there.
No,
But
I'll
it's
give
just like-
$20 for the explanation because I have mad questions. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
are they horizontal to each other? Like,
Yeah.
are they vertical?
Yeah.
Like, what,
How's that
how
work,
you
right?
know you in the right? How you know they were in the right pussy for the circumstances? You know, like.
Yeah, how do you know like which one's the work, which one's the play,
And
right?
then if you get an STD, like, is it in both of them?
I think the STDs are usually in the body. They don't stay just in
I'm
that
just
spot.
saying because she trying to say it's a separation. Well, obviously it's not that separate. If you go over there with so and so and they come back over here, and we all ruined. Hey,
It's like, oh, like right pussy got herpes. The other one is kind of good.
That's not how bodies work.
word, like it's just
No, nigga.
bad things.
The motto, one for work, one for pleasure, is not literally mean, oh, I only fuck with this one in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, yeah,
Nah, I
like,
got two. Like
I got
you
two
know, yeah,
phones.
it's
Like,
two
if the plug
phones.
call me on the other phone, it's not like I'm not going to answer. Like, they both work.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, you're taking your adversity. The moral of the story is you take your adversity and you doing OnlyFans.
Not facts.
Make that
Make
shit
some
work.
money, man, and bring
Make
some
that shit
awareness
work.
to your condition, man. I forgot what it was called, but you ain't gonna forget,
I
bitch,
know
with
it
two
was something-
vaginas.
If your arm stop right here, it's start fisting bitches on OnlyFans.
It was
Like,
something
what you gonna
about
do?
cheating. Like it was something about is it considered cheating?
Oh, if she uses.
If she.
So if I'm only left vagina with my boyfriend,
If your girl does anal with a nigga, is it cheating?
yeah, right.
That
Yeah.
was the question that fit that scenario. Like that's what was going around online. I guess she was asking for public opinion. Hey, I'm married.
Nah, definitely gotta understand the logistics. Like,
And
what's
right
the
now,
layout?
is it
Like,
two
how does that
pussies,
work?
Or is it just like one pussy with a fork in it?
You want me to eat them both? I'm not even that hungry. This is not even that kind of party. Like.
Like, you gotta get double excited.
Nah, eat them both is wild. Like, yeah, right. This bitch got mad vagina. Like, this bitch, like I didn't tell this bitch I was
Shit,
hungry.
wet.
Shit looking like pigs in a trough. It's just down there getting to it.
Yo, like how does that look? Like, is it 4 stacked lips? Like,
Nah, the left set lips hang like roast beef. Well,
Ew.
with the right set.
Look like it ate a lemon head.
Yeah.
She said,
The other one looked like a camel, like trying to spit. Like, if you haven't seen that, when it looks up, it looks like that.
if you ever seen that.
It looks like that. Imagine that sound. It looks like that.
You feel me?
Ew.
Yeah.
You gotta use 2 hands to play with them, but it sounds like you shuffling cards.
They'd be like, "Go DJ."
She be like, I'm Mark Ruffalo, and now you see it.
Niggas sitting there with the DJ table.
Yeah. Nah, son.
I hope she find a nigga with 2 dicks. Like, live happily ever after.
Oh, nah, she wants to work with one.
Yo, nah, son. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, it's an interesting world we live in, man.
Word.
You know, take your shit and make some money from it, whatever it may be. Just like, what? Women's History Month, too, just ended, so. Yeah, shout out to them.
Man,
What month is it now? I think it's like autism awareness. Oh, then they changing it too, though. Autism acceptance, because we don't want you to be aware anymore. We want you to accept it.
Okay. Is that about to start like a new name movement for everything else? Or is it like, nah, we want you to accept this?
Oh, wait till they be like, oh, we're not doing black acceptance. All right, come on now. All right, we see you. We're not accepting it. But you're there. We can't do nothing about it. We're trying. All right.
Right?
gonna
Like,
do it.
Done.
life.
Yeah. What else we got?
All right, where I want to go.
We want to go sports.
What you know about sports?
Tears.
Well, I know Angel Reese getting to the bag.
Okay.
She took her. She has 17 NIL situations set up, and based off of her most recent performance, she's looking at getting $1 million this year.
Nice.
All from her efforts. So
That's what's up.
I think
That's what's
hard
up.
work definitely pays off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Shout out to her, right? Clap it
I
up.
don't know if everybody black.
Yeah.
It's a parade inside my city. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing a lot for the culture, for the
on many
whole
different
like
levels, shit.
women's basketball thing.
College women's basketball at that.
Yeah, college.
Nah, she was balling. Even the white girl, Caitlin Clark, she's a beast.
So I hear, yeah,
She's a beast,
40
like-
points a game.
And there's another girl on the LSU team who's actually a rapper. Like,
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah, I didn't get to watch the freestyles, but like with the sound off, it looked like she was wilding out. Like,
No, she
going
was
off.
definitely spitting.
Oh, word?
Definitely spitting. I saw one when they had her like at the like round table, I guess. And it was just like, oh, let's make it freestyle. And she was just like a spit a racial slur, hunky sue me, like going crazy, going crazy, for real. So
Okay.
shout out to them, man. Yes, saw that. Was that Jill Biden wanted to invite the losing team?
Yeah.
Since
the White
everybody
House to-
played so well.
They all did such a good job. Like, bro, these are these
America
people.
never
These are the
hired
losers.
Yeah, preparing to be professionals. So,
This
like,
is the
Yo,
shit.
you in the most
if
patriotic
college is not
position.
professional, which I think it is a professional, it's definitely like at that level. It's right. The next step is the NBA. Like,
Nah, it's a vast difference between like college and like the pro league, like the talent pool. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be different. Like
It's
the
just
speed
like-
of the game changes.
Okay.
So like, it's really hard for niggas to come into the NBA and automatically
just adjust.
adapt. Yeah, it's like
okay.
it takes a little bit.
Yeah,
But
you would expect a certain level of like, oh yeah, professionalism.
I think the most annoying part of the Joe Biden shit, outside of like, you know, the whole racial overtones, was like, oh, like, well, like the white girl lost, we gotta protect her. It's like, we ain't seen Jill Biden the last 3 years. Like, I think the
Yeah.
last time I seen you was the fucking campaign. You
Yeah.
ain't said shit. We don't know what initiative you doing. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I thought you was in a bunker, bitch.
Word.
yeah,
Like,
like it's looking
I
bad for
forgot.
just
I
their
forgot, yeah,
administration
like-
as a whole. Like,
and here you are popping out. This is what you chose to speak on.
Word.
Yeah.
Like this was the straw.
yeah, like what? Please don't. And
You know your husband needs black votes, right? You know he need those because he didn't cancel the student loans.
nah,
So
damn sure didn't. It's looking grim for them too. Next,
yeah, nah,
I don't know if he's getting another 4 years,
Ice
man.
cream is
he ain't
fried.
really do nothing significant. Like,
I don't
you know.
feel like he's gonna live the next 4 years. That motherfucker's. It seemed like he
Yo,
always
wait.
mid stroke
He
when
old.
he
Yeah,
go on the
he old.
podium. Like he'll
He
go up
old.
there and he'll be like, "Yeah, we gotta try
yeah,
the funds."
falling up the steps all the time.
Yo,
Yeah, you
nah,
goofy,
his most
but-
recent doofus mode was the mass shooting situation with the last school incident, and they panned to him off the news channel to like, oh yeah, we're going to the president so he could give a few words, and fam talk about chocolate chip ice cream. He's like, yo, you know, I only came down here because they said it was chocolate chip ice cream. He's like, I got a fridge full of chocolate chip ice cream upstairs. Like,
I'm not going front. I would have did the same shit. So I'm not even gonna fault him for that because like
nah, that's crazy. Like he's sitting there talking to people like in mad happy mode. Mind you, they're coming off of a dude was just in the school shooting, going crazy. We don't even know how many kids dead, how many people dead. You in here? Oh yeah, that's such and such daughter. Stand up so everybody can see you. Look, oh, life is great. Like smile.
imagine you eating ice cream and niggas be like, yo, come downstairs real fast. And you come downstairs and like, yo, what about the shooting? Yo, I was
just eating chocolate
Perk,
chip ice
you want one? Or y'all don't fuck with perks? All right, cool. Don't fuck with perks?
Nah, yeah.
I did the same shit. How do you feel about the shooting? Hey, man.
Listen,
Just hear something.
nothing we can do about it. Basically, is what he said.
Just hear something,
Nothing we
you're
can do
fine,
about it.
yeah.
Congress doesn't want to do anything about it, so I can't do anything about
I
it.
got a fridge full of chocolate chip
Nah,
ice
there's
cream.
shit
I
you
could
could do
not
Somebody
about
got to
it.
get to this chocolate chip ice cream, though.
I could not believe.
Can't let this freezer burn.
Leave it to your boy, old Joe. He's gonna take care of it.
I'm gonna handle that.
I'm on top of that.
Right,
I don't know about all these shooting at the schools.
He said, "Ooh,
Let me
got
get on this ice cream, though.
You know? That's these Republicans with these guns.
Yo, that was crazy. I know that was crazy, right? Yo, hold on. Time out. Yo, I need you to take this second and make sure you check and see if you're subscribed to the Venture Clan YouTube channel right now. Also, I want you to know that the VK Dojos are coming back on April 14th. So get ready for that. Also, I need you to know that we just dropped a new track called Dojo on all streaming services, and you need to go check that out right now. So hurry up and go check that out right now. But wait, finish the episode.
How you feel about what's that old racist black judge? They found out this nigga was taking money from like
Oh, yeah.
Republicans.
I seen this. He's on the Supreme
Another
Court, too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, he's a Supreme Court justice. One of the black ones on there.
He's like the mega
Old.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Clarence Thomas?
Might be it.
Yeah.
Might be it.
Oh man,
Yeah. So he was taking, like, I guess,
Big sums of money. They
Big
expect
sums
for
of
this nigga
money,
to go on
gifts.
trips, gifts.
you know, he every year he goes on like this mega yacht thing,
Do
you
what?
know. Chill, man, with the
And he
with the biddies.
He gets all of these things from like the Republicans, so it's like, oh, you're being bribed to vote in their favor, what you typically do. And niggas said, nah, this is like, all of this was for like personal. Like, this is nothing to do with business. This is all personal.
What? Not?
Yeah, because like the chairman or the CEO of some major finance firm just wants to have dinner with you because you're mad interesting.
Right. Stupid. Like,
Yeah, I'm sending you every year on this mega yacht because, you know.
they definitely got to put some like fucking term limits on that. I feel like Biden got to wild out and literally wait to the last week as president and just sign mad executive orders because I don't know why you're acting like that. Fuck Trump, but like, shout out to this nigga letting everybody know, hey, oh, I could really just get shit done if I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm about to push the needle forward, if you will.
And all niggas gonna do is be like, oh, we're closing down the Senate, like we're locking the government down.
Okay.
Yeah, how you threaten that shit always blows my
Oh yeah,
shit.
you're
Like,
fired.
How the hell are you threatening
Everybody's
us?
fired.
With the government's gonna lock down if we hit the debt ceiling. If the debt ceiling doesn't
We don't
increase.
get what we want. We're shutting down.
Stop being in debt. Stop being in debt.
What we gonna do about it? Like, either way, we just watching still. So it's like, yo,
They gotta put a thing in there. Oh yeah, y'all walk off work. Oh yeah, we should be able to bring in scabs. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring niggas in to do the job till y'all get back.
oh, that would be crazy. Nobody would ever leave.
Yeah, they right.
And they gotta have term like you cannot be a judge for like fucking 60 years
Until you
bro.
die. Once you get in there, you in there until you're dead.
Yeah, it's like
stupid.
nigga, like mad laws change. Sit your dumb ass down. You still talking about
You
Jim
don't
Crow?
even have the same ideals. Like,
Niggas ain't talking
you
about
don't know
well,
what's
Plessy
going on
versus
outside.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, nah, it's definitely
Off that.
an interesting system that definitely needs to be looked at because it's like, oh, you have niggas like this doing shit like this, and he's definitely not the only one. He's just
he
the
been
nigga who
chilling.
got caught
Yeah,
this
it's
time.
always a nigga that got caught. It's like, oh, now we got to make up for some losses. Let's blame somebody.
I'm glad it was him.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what you get, dummy.
Coon.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
You
real
play
tough.
stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Right?
Surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, to just see real quick, there's this guy who's like, I don't know if he got a YouTube channel or TikTok, but his whole thing is like he travels to the world's most dangerous places.
Oh yes, I sure.
This nigga got caught by the Taliban.
Ah,
Yo,
I
Look at that.
didn't know they were still out here.
yeah, he outside
No,
still,
even
nigga.
worse.
Ah, la, 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 la.
like he wasn't caught on some. Oh, you were caught by some illegal gang. Oh no, Taliban had been running that area. So it was like, oh yeah, we told y'all no Americans over here, and you came over here. So he's not like caught in the sense of, oh, they might cut his head off. No, he going to court. He got trial. He got charges. Like they hoping that they could consult with the local American embassy situation to like get him some support from them as far as like, oh, we'll send over a lawyer to defend his case. And they're like, oh, no, we don't do that over here. He can't get no support. Like,
Street
we got
justice,
him.
nigga.
We got him.
We'll let you know.
We got the swords from Aladdin.
Oh.
Hey, man.
Boy.
Not to laugh at his situation, but you know,
You should laugh at his situation.
like, I mean,
Because why you?
this wasn't smart.
I'm going
No,
around to the
not at
most
all.
dangerous neighborhoods. Let's let me go into Compton at fucking 1 a.m. and
Yeah, they
be like,
doing
oh my
that
God,
too.
I can't believe you got robbed.
You
Really?
wanna know what happened? They got away with that shit so much that now they said, "Oh, now we got to go on the government level." Like they got the hood vlog dude still running around, hitting up the little areas locally and chatting with the gang members and getting his understandings of the lay of the land and like sharing it with the public.
Nah, that's different. If I'm going into a dangerous neighborhood to talk to the community and give them a chance to like voice their shit on camera, that's different than me traveling to foreign countries that are listed as dangerous just to be like, hey, look where I'm at, y'all. Look where I'm at. They can't touch me.
You all right?
Yeah,
You
for
all
the
right.
sake of just having content. Like, oh, I'm a YouTuber who travels to dangerous places, dangerous locations. And I just, record and just be like, hey, I'm in here, this is not too dangerous or whatever. Or maybe I got into trouble. Whatever's going to get me the clicks. It's just like, oh, you didn't expect for that in a legal sense. Even I think that's even crazier where it's like, oh, the government got you. And it's just
No,
like, oh,
the
yeah, we're going to
government-
charge you with
the
whatever the
government
fuck
is
we're going to
not-
charge you
the
with.
government is the
Sneaking in the
Taliban.
country
Like,
illegally.
The government is the Taliban.
Nah, I know.
So it's like, oh no, because they said Taliban, like, oh, he got caught by the gang, people that be running around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, we're running the country.
Oh yeah,
we're
nah,
running this
I don't-
area right
yeah,
here.
nah, I never thought the
Yeah,
Taliban
nah,
was
he
like
got-
4 niggas in hijabs.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Nah,
like,
nah,
no,
nah.
this is like the
It's an
CIA
organization.
caught you. Yeah, no, you in real jail.
where's ISIS at? Like,
Man, right? Laying low.
fucking,
Chilling.
them niggas got Archer rebooted and the world ain't been the same, man.
Tears,
Game
right?
is the game.
Nah, definitely. Definitely.
Where y'all want to
so-
go? Let's do the Pusha T shit. I want to talk
Oh,
about
Pusha T. I seen so Jim Jones was on this podcast recently and they were discussing like the top 50 greatest rappers ever. So Pusha T name comes up, and like Jim Jones and another co-host that was on the show was just like, why is Pusha T on this list? And he was just like, yo. So Jim Jones' argument was like, oh yeah, Pusha T hasn't really done anything like significant in the world of hip hop. Like he's been a part of some landmark shit, but he hasn't ever really did anything. Like niggas, he don't really recall niggas wanting to be like Pusha T. It was just like he's really all he does is rap about coke that he probably didn't sell.
Does he feel like he should be on the list?
He feels like, definitely he feels like he should be on the list as a part of like Dipset and just the movement and how they sparked and niggas wanted to be like them, the cultural impact that they had outside and inside of hip hop. Whereas just like, oh, Pusha T doesn't particularly have that. Like niggas was saying like, nah, he had like the clips and stuff. Like he has legendary albums and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. That was Jim Jones' like point of view on the topic, and I wanted to bring that to y'all attention and see what you guys think about Pusha T, because I think he's definitely up there. It was a good argument. Just not even just a good argument, like a good talking point with like, oh, should this person be on this list? I kind of think, yeah, he should be on this list. If it's not for just his talent as a rapper, as a lyricist, then it definitely should be, because I feel like the clips and working with Pharrell and stuff definitely had a impact. At least maybe early on. Maybe he never had as big of an impact as like, I don't know, say Grinding. I mean, like Grinding had everybody in school like
making beats,
making that fucking beat.
Yeah,
that was
that
the
one
beat at the table for like a small portion of niggas' lives, like maybe 5 or 10 years. So
nigga, but longer than that.
honestly, niggas is probably niggas still probably do that shit today. So it's just like, oh, that's something I would say would be like considered a landmark feat in hip hop. Like, oh, niggas had the Grinding, nigga, the clips was everywhere. Like, you feel me? But niggas could say like, Pusha T, mostly all he's done was, he's with good music. He's the president of that. So it's like, oh, Jim Jones was trying to say like he's always been next to niggas that's like influential and should be on the 50 list. Like, what do you guys think?
You want to go first?
I'm gonna let you. I feel like you're ready.
I kind of want you to go first because I feel like you're gonna have way less to say than I'm having.
Okay. Like I can understand the context of his statement as far as like he didn't really move the needle on his own, but if it's just like your body of work is your body of work, and if he participated in the capacity and the stuff that he did, then he does deserve whatever comes with that. As far as should he be there instead of him? Because I don't know if that's what he was really trying to get at, as far as like, oh, nah, Pusha T shouldn't be up there. I'm more influential than he is or whatever.
Nah, it wasn't like let's switch spots type shit. It was just like, why is he on the list? Like, why are we talking about him type shit?
I mean, that's there you go. He's there because it was enough to bring him into the conversation for you to have some form of a rebuttal. But at the end of the day, you removed so much that it was like, well, that's everything he did. Like, how could... But
cool. All right, so there's mad parts to this. So one, I don't disagree with Jim Jones, but I don't 100% agree with him, because I feel like, and this has been like kind of the consensus going around the internet, is that Jim Jones is now saying all of this because he's cool with Drake now, and how like they tried to say like, oh, Drake's the like 4th member of Dipset or some shit after that Apollo show or whatever. So I feel like Jim Jones is like heavy on the Drake train right now. But it's like when you think about it, people always confuse the best with the greatest. And those are two completely different things. So an example is like, oh yeah, Muhammad Ali is considered the greatest boxer, is widely regarded as the greatest boxer, right? But he's lost matches. But people would try to say that Floyd Mayweather is the greatest because he's undefeated. But it's like, nah, you just the best, because like I feel like greatness comes with like the energy around it and the impact culturally and all of that shit. So it's like, oh yeah, in terms of greatest, oh yeah, he might not be at the list, or he's low 40s, like 47 through 50, if he's on the list. Because of shit like that. It's like, yeah, you got the Grinding beat. You can also, but being with Pharrell at that entire camp, like, it depends if you also want to give Clips credit for like the spread of Bape. Like, but it's like, yeah, you'd be at the bottom of the list if you made the list in terms of greatness based on influence and impact of hip hop in the last 50 years. But there's mad motherfuckers like,
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't be mad.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's like, if you got like, you got like Jay-Z, Kanye West, Drake, DMX, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Nas, like, you damn near had 10 right there. We ain't even getting in like fucking like Wu-Tang and no shit like that. We didn't get into fucking Big Daddy Kane or like, you get what I'm saying, NWA type shit, like Dr. Dre, like all of that shit.
All of that.
So it's like, you would be at the bottom of the list if it's off of greatest, if you're even on the list, because it's mad motherfuckers. Now, in terms of best rapper, I could see niggas putting you maybe in the 30s if we're just going off ability to rap. But if we're going off discography, you also might not make the list, but that's also a preference thing because I feel like your ability to rap and your ability to make songs where you rap should not equal the same shit.
Yeah.
So I agree and disagree. Like, I don't know. Like, it's also like, I don't know. I feel like if Pusha T is on the list and you disagree, I feel like there's at least 4 other niggas who shouldn't be on the list. And I don't know. I didn't see the whole interview. So, like, maybe, like, also have as much passion for those other niggas that shouldn't be on the list.
No, facts. Facts.
But if you're just only concerned with Pusha T being there, then that really adds credence to the whole, you on the Drake train shit right now. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think, I definitely think I can agree with what you're saying. Like, there is a difference. Weighted impact versus just raw ability and talent or success,
100%.
whatever may be your metric for why someone would
because like,
consider great.
Dipset should definitely be on the list. And that's like, as a member of Dipset, you technically on the list. But you by yourself,
It's not on the list.
you're not on the list.
No.
You know?
Definitely.
And that doesn't mean you can't rap because you rap really well. I fuck with your music, but it's like, like there's a big difference. So it's like,
Yeah.
Everything in context.
Yeah. Definitely gotta be mindful of that. Like I wouldn't just ignore all of that other stuff, you know.
No, you can't
Yeah.
because it contributes to
super fucking facts. You guys ready for this challenge?
I think we are.
Challenge time.
Oh, last joint before we get out of here. Speaking of music, Ray Shrimmer dropped their new album, Shrimp for Life.
Hey.
Check that out. I was playing that earlier, but we was doing mad shit. So like, but yeah, there's that. Go check that out. Fuck, my boys is back. I fuck with them.
I heard the new DJ Drama album. That was dope.
Oh yeah, that shit was hard. That Offset song. Currency and Jermaine Dupri dropped a project called Only for Motivational Purposes Only. That shit was hard.
Nice.
Some
Interesting.
shit out here. Daniel Caesar dropped some shit. He's trying to get himself uncanceled. Yeah, check that out, I guess.
When he get canceled?
He got canceled a few years ago because he was caping for Yes Jules. And then when he was caping for her, black women on the internet was like, oh, yeah, nigga, you bugging out. Then he's like, what y'all gonna do? Y'all can't cancel me. Oh, he dropped the album, flop. Nobody heard from this nigga for years.
Oh, boy.
So now he's back. He realizes the error of his ways. He dropped some music. And he also has 3 albums in the tuck, which is like, you ain't have shit else to do. Ain't like you was going nowhere. Like,
nobody wants to hear what you
Tears.
had to say.
Well, shout out to all the artists dropping new music. Go check that out. Dojo's out right now from Venture Clan. Go check that shit out, too.
that's a fact.
We outside.
Do what you gotta do.
All right, you guys ready for this challenge?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, so friendly reminder, this week's challenge is Plead the Fifth. Okay, me and my co-host here, we're going to be asking each other some wild-ass questions, and you either have to answer or plead the fifth. Now, if you plead the fifth, the person who asks you the question gets a point. 7 questions, so 14 total. You want to have the most points at the end of this 14-question game, and the winner gets the money. Now, special treat, like we mentioned earlier, we both get 1 rebuttal card, meaning that if I ask this man a crazy-ass question and he doesn't want to answer, he can use his 1 rebuttal card for the entire game, which negates him having to answer the question, but instead, we're going to have to do a challenge put on by our good friend Dave over here, and if he wins the challenge, the round is over. He didn't have to answer the question. I also don't get a point. Now, if he loses the challenge, the round's over, and the winner of the challenge would receive 2 points.
That's correct.
So it's a little risky maneuver right here, but
Yeah.
you know, some questions you just might not want to answer on camera,
You know what I mean? Et cetera, et cetera.
etc.
Okay.
So, you know, happy
Right.
to you.
There we go.
Plead.
Money's on the table.
Who would like to go first? Should we like flip a coin or like what are we doing? Got a coin?
Roll the dice real quick. You wanna roll some dice?
All right, roll the dice. If it's 6 or lower, he goes first. If it's 7 or higher, I'll go first.
Okay.
5.
Okay. I go first.
Or you can pick. Like I guess like I don't know, whatever you want.
I guess I'll go first.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool. Hold on, let me gather my questions.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm mad nervous, y'all.
What do you plead?
Okay. Okay, first question.
Oh, let's hold on to our challenge cards. So when they go on the table, that's when you use them.
Okay, challenge chart in my hand or on my person.
Right.
Okay, first question. So out of all the kids, like like from your family, your friends, your loved ones, or whatever, including like godchildren, whoever, who is your favorite kid?
Who's my favorite kid?
Who's your favorite kid?
Oh, that's easy. That's Navy. That's my first god kid. Right
Okay,
there.
cool.
Yeah, nigga, we gang. Fuck out of here.
Okay, go. You need like buzzers. We definitely need like buzzers. But that was my test.
Stop looking at my phone.
I'm looking at your fucking phone.
I seen it you.
All right, good.
You feel me? I love that. I love the rest of y'all too. Some of y'all. Some of y'all I tolerate, but we locked in. It's just different. Y'all should have been born first. I can never love you like I love the first, but I can love you more than I love the last. All right. If you had to sleep with one of your significant other's friends in front of them to save your life or spend the next 50 years in a coma, which friend are you picking?
Do I have to say her name?
Yeah.
Sam, because that's her best friend. I guess that would be like the most like, where it's just like, babe, it's your best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Is that weird thinking? Because it's like they're so close. It's just like I feel like that would be.
I think it's weird that you wanted to pick to save your life.
Oh, to save my life. I thought it was to save her life.
It's like it's like, yo, you're either gonna. Let me see how I worded this.
Yeah, cause my fault. I thought you said like to save her life in front of her to save her life or some shit.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I wrote it. So let me reword it.
Okay,
I did write it weird.
Did you say that though? Am I bugging?
No, I did. I said to save your life.
Like save her life.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So what I had wrote was, and then I'm gonna fix it. So I had wrote, if you had to sleep with one of your significant other's friends in front of them to save your life or spend the next 50 years in a coma, which friend are you picking? So now I'm gonna change my question.
Okay.
You gotta pick which one of your significant other's friends you would sleep with in front of them. And if you don't, you have to spend the next 50 years of your life in a coma. Which friend are you picking? Or are you going to go be in a coma for 50 years?
To save my life.
It's not necessarily, well, if you don't want to be in a coma,
If I don't want to be in a
saving your
coma
life.
for 50 years. Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's just leave it at to save your life.
Yeah,
right?
I had to save my life. Yeah.
Save your life.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep my answer the same. Like, I feel like I don't even really know any of her friends.
Sounds crazy out loud, right? I also want you to know when you was like, is that weird? It's only weird because you picked her closest friend to fuck.
See,
that was the
but
weirdest
like,
part.
I thought that would be like in the terms of saving like her life.
Nah, that's cool,
It
bro.
would be like that. Like, oh yeah, but like to
just said
save
a
my
friend,
life,
but,
I
you
guess
know.
like I only really know like 2 people off the top of my head that I would consider her like her mans that are female.
We
but-
gotta do this. For her.
Yeah, that was a wild one though. Like,
definitely.
it's to save my life.
The camera's not on you.
But
Oh,
now
it
it's to
is.
save my life. It's to save my life now. Okay. All right. Okay. We clearly see where this is going. So just buckle in. I gotta win. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, what's my next question? Okay. Let's see here.
He looking for a good one now.
I put that heat on him, boy.
Nah, it's just like I want to choose the right one. It's just like okay. Here we go.
Pause on.
All right, boom. Okay,
Cool.
His next question. Hypothetical. No physics or anything like that applies. It's just the scenario.
All right, bet.
Okay, you got Jocelyn, you got Monet. Life or death situation hanging off a cliff. You can only save one.
Ooh.
Who do you save? You
That's
must
hard.
pick.
I
Like, you
gotta
can't kill
pick one.
yourself and be like, nah, I saved.
Kill myself. Kill myself.
You gotta save one.
Damn, yo. I'm gonna have to go with Jocelyn just because of the years. Like, we locked in. He trying to, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. It's the years, man. It's the years.
Okay.
You close second. You right there. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I let Jocelyn fall, then I feel like both our moms would just blow mom for the rest of eternity. It wouldn't be worth it.
Okay, here we go.
All right, cool.
Oh, this is a heated game.
All right. Let me see where I want to go with this.
So far, we zip.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nah, the questions is good. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't know where I want to go with this. I kind of want to save some of these for later. All right, bet. All right. Would you rather have to spend, what are you, like 30 now? All right, you're going to have to live till like 100 years old.
Okay.
Everybody in this scenario is going to be alive until you at least reach 100 years old.
Okay.
All right, cool. Now, would you rather have to spend the next 70 years till you hit 100 watching your parents have sex every day? Or would you prefer to join in and have sex with both of them one time to make it stop?
Oh, shit.
So you either got to watch your parents have sex every day for 70 years.
Or join one time to make it
You
stop.
got to have sex with your mom and dad together one time.
That's insane.
I have to do 70 years. I have to do 70 years.
I just want you to know, I'm not here to change your answer, but 70 years is 25,550 days.
Like, you got to
Yeah.
sit there and watch, though?
You got to
sit
watch
there
the
and watch.
entire time.
Oh, nah.
The entire sex. So it's like, oh yeah, from right after they start flirting, where they start kissing, where you know this is about to lead to if this was a movie, oh yeah, that all the way to the end. Like,
That's sick. I would have to pick the 70 years because just psychologically, I would rather have that memory burned in my mind than have the memory of me having it thrust into my mom. Like, that's gonna break me. Like, that's gonna really break me. Like, that'll break me. Like,
we'll revisit this at year 35. It'd be year 50. Hey man, we just gotta.
he said Dean's pop was on there for 100 years. He ain't buckle.
So everybody close your eyes. Like, everybody close your eyes, and we're all gonna pretend
Nah, that
with
was
somebody
wild.
else.
Like, oh man, that was crazy. Okay.
They got break.
Damn, that was wild.
Y'all gonna have to end
That was
this.
sick. But I get why someone might pick that, but I can't do that.
Nah.
70 years is a long time.
It
man.
is OD. It's just like
You can't change your mind midway either.
Nah,
Like,
facts.
You gotta do the whole
the
70.
whole 70 is just like, you get the guy when you hit 100, it's just be like, okay,
You
I
really
didn't
put
do
me
it.
through
Yeah,
all that.
I wasted 70 years watching it, but I didn't do it once. Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Scenario, right? You're on a road trip across country, right? Anywhere from 24 to 48, however long that might take. You're going like across to like LA.
Oh, like hours, like 48 hours.
Yeah, nah, just however long it takes from you to
Oh,
drive.
to get here from here to LA. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
All right, cool. You're on some shit like that.
Okay.
No music, no entertainment, no phone, no nothing. You must have one person, but you can only choose them from the pool of people you've been with for more than 3 months. I'll give you some time to think about the people you've been with in terms of
Wait,
like,
what's the? Oh,
relationship.
who's the person I'm gonna bring?
Yeah, with you on that road trip.
Nigga, have I been in a relationship more than 3 months? Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Take your time. Give you like 10 seconds to think.
Okay, and what I gotta do? I gotta pick who I'm gonna have in the car the entire time.
Who do you ride with?
Okay. I gotta pick Christine because like I'm definitely not picking the other one. I done been and killed that bitch in Jersey. We wouldn't make it to Chi-Town. It's like,
I don't blame you. I feel you.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Turn.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Okay. Your life is in danger. That's all the information you have. You don't know where the threat is coming from or when the threat will occur. But your life is in mortal danger. And the only way to stop the danger is to kill all of your siblings except one. What sibling are you not killing?
Kayla. That's my little sister. She doesn't have any she's been with my mother this whole time. So she doesn't have any like stories where I could be like, oh, there was this one time that Kels did some shit where, you know what I mean? Walk the plank. Like, you feel me? Or it's just like,
Out of all of them?
Out of all of them, yeah, I would pick Kayla because it's just like, oh, she has the least history, I guess, where it was just like, all right, cool, like, you know, you'll go.
It's funny. Go. I knew he was gonna pick Kayla, and first when I was writing this, I was like, "Oh, you can't pick Kayla."
That's fun, yo. That's mad funny. All right, cool. But yeah, I picked Kayla because, like, yeah, she has the least amount of history. I feel like I could find at least one thing from something that might, you know, big or small. Right. It's just like, oh, you'll find one thing.
Just to justify it.
Just to justify it. It's just like, all right, my life's on the line, right? Okay, cool. That's funny. I have something similar to that. Similar scenario, right?
All right, let's go.
All right, cool. Life in danger, same shit. Okay. You have to remove one of your closest friends from existence to save everybody else in your closest friend circle. Except for me. Who would you remove to save everybody else?
And my closest friends. How do we determine what the closest friends? And it's just like what I assume, like, or do you got like a list of people? Like, what's the like criteria for that?
Your closest friends would have to be like people you would go out of your way for. Where it's just like on some random shit, like, yo, bro, I need your help. I can't even really explain too much shit. Like,
and I have to erase them from existence.
Like, oh, you won't remember. No one will remember
that they ever existed.
Like on some Hermione and Harry Potter shit. Like,
okay. Damn, nigga. All right.
Do you grasp the question?
Yeah, I'm trying to grasp what friends I have.
Okay.
How much time do I get to think about how many friends I got?
5 seconds to think. And then
okay, then 5 seconds to answer.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
Start the 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Now we count.
All right, so if I had to get rid of somebody from my close friends, it's going to be mad crazy. But I would get rid of Nikki. That's like from Squad. Like, and I would get rid of her because she's never really around anyway. I feel like she's the hardest person to get in contact with. But if she hit me up and needed something, I would be there. But it's like, oh, like, I don't really see you anyway.
Yeah,
so,
I feel you.
Right.
Okay. All right, damn, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I didn't know who to pick.
I was like, oh, except for me, because I'd have been the oh yeah, nigga, you get out of here.
We got to end the show.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
Nigga, not me.
Yo, who put a mic on it? Whose jar is that? Now I got to sit in the middle of the couch.
Been there the whole time.
You feel me? All right. Which one of your exes do you still wish you could get head from?
Oh.
You got to go home at some point. Remember that. And this video drops. Like.
Remember? Is it?
Okay.
Man.
Timer on. One of my exes I would get head from. Bianca. She had a blabbermouth. She was a blabbermouth. I'm talking about like drooling, all of that. Like, it's insane. She was up there. She was definitely up there. Not as up there as others, but like, but she's up there. Like, if I had to, like, if the scenario was like more extensive, like, oh, my life was on the line.
Nah. I asked you it was no.
I answered.
I didn't ask you about your life being on the line. I just asked you.
Okay, yeah.
Who do you wish?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go.
I'm trying to clean it up, man. If I had to, if my life was on the line. Nah, nigga, who do you wish, nigga?
If you golly, she's Louise, man. What a Wednesday. What a Wednesday.
Yeah, just so we clear, score is zip. Like, okay, game.
Niggas came to win, bro.
Yeah, what? I'm scared.
All right, here we go.
That's how you know Marcus beat his girl, because he ain't scared to answer shit. Fuck you gonna say? Nah, don't watch last episode, bro.
Yeah, skip over that.
Yo. Oh, shit. Yo, y'all niggas is glorious.
We're going to be naked and broke this week.
All right, hold on. Let me, that was a good one, though.
Oh, yeah, watch that other episode twice. You can't watch this one.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. All right,
Bet.
boom.
Oh man, heat him up because he.
You can
he on
bring
fire.
you could bring one person back to life.
Uh-huh.
But in order to do that, you have to send. So let's say that you have to bring someone back from the dead.
Okay.
But you have to send someone who's alive to hell right now that you know. You have to know them personally.
Bet.
Who would it be?
Bringing back my great grandma and send my brother Michael. Like, happy birthday, by the way. It's his birthday today. Yeah. In fairness, he was going anyway. Like, he was going anyway. Like, he was going anyway. Fuck you. What? Hello?
Yo, this is,
Nah, he was going anyway.
He's going anyway. He's going anyway. He's like, he's sitting on the couch doing nothing with his life. His time's passing by. It's like, yo, bro, get down there.
Yo, come on, get off the couch. Do something with yourself. Come on, come at the ride, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, son, yo.
hell gotta be
What I'm
better than
talking
prison,
about.
right? Like,
Yo. Nah.
what you want me to do?
Hilarious.
You know what's crazy? Well, I was because I thought about that like 2 days ago. I was in the house. I was like, yo, if I could like bring somebody back, would I have to send somebody? Would you do that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. I got some good ones left. All right, let's see. All right. You have to name your kid after one of these historical figures, but they will grow up and successfully do whatever the person you named them after did.
Okay.
Meaning whatever that person's plan was is going to reach its like highest potential if it
Okay.
was stopped while they were alive.
Okay.
So as an example, if say I said Benedict Arnold, who was like a traitor to the revolution, in that case, he would have betrayed the revolution and like everybody would have died or some shit like that. All right. So these are the two people. You can either name the baby Adolf Hitler or Willie Lynch.
Wow.
Who are you naming your baby after? And they're going to grow up to complete that and do that person's work.
oh, he gonna complete.
So
the
one's killing the Jews, one's killing the blacks. Where you want to go?
I gotta name my kid Adolf Hitler. I have to. I have to. It's horrible as it is. It's also them, right? I don't know how to make that sound without getting canceled. Like, I see what they did to Nick Cannon, but yo, like, yeah, come on, little Hitler. Come on, little hit him. My son, little Adolf.
Little
like,
Dolphy.
Little Dolphy, young Dolph. Come on, baby. I'm not gonna do that. 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 I'm not gonna.
Who you talking to right now?
I don't know.
He trying to clean up everything. He don't want to go.
I just like, yo, like I would have to, because like Willie Lynch, like, oh yeah, that is because we grow up like we're most likely my kid will be around other black people, like. So you're probably going to be getting beat up a lot more with a name like Willie Lynch than you would with Adolf Hitler. Like,
And then you're gonna grow up to successfully mentally enslave black people for the end of time.
yeah, and it's just like, oh, not us, fool. Like, you're not supposed to steal from us. So
Fool,
it's
you
just like,
fool.
you know, I feel like they would have done the same. Like, if you asked that to a Jew, they would have been on some like, nah, Willie Lynch. Like, you know, we've been through enough. We all have. Like,
Yeah, I wish I could see Dave's face, son. He said,
that was beast, though. Yo, that was beast. Okay, here we go.
this
What do I
nigga
have
really
left?
want to win, y'all.
I'm telling you,
He is wild.
he's a champ
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
Man, this is a game.
You went first, right? You should only have one question left.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to pick. Like, I got 2 questions to pick from. Wait, what do you mean? I should only have one.
You went
question?
first.
Yeah. I got 2 questions left to pick from.
Nigga, how?
I had 8 actually on my shit.
He said, yo, stop at 7.
He said I needed, he said I needed an extra.
Right? Now I gotta use this one. I ain't even got time to think of some other shit.
Right? Okay. Oh boy.
That's the problem with 2. You gotta pick one.
Hilarious.
Okay. Here we go. Here's a scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of like all the times you got head, you get to go back and relive one moment for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
Like this, it's about to be like Groundhog's Day, like
And I just get up
You
every
get-
day and get that head.
and
every
get
day.
that head every day. But this is like God, like, yo, bro, like you was alright, dude. So I'm gonna put you in the eternal loop of your choosing. Like you get to pick one time from any of the encounters you've ever had. You get to pick one memory. So who's that memory you're going to do for the rest of your life?
It was spring 2019, right?
I just told this bitch this the other day. Like, yeah, this life, the next life, heaven, hell. Oh, what? What? Yeah, man, y'all gotta pick my homie Medusa, man. She's a
Yo.
It's a demon.
Going places.
It's the demons out there.
Nigga, eater.
Is that a nickname?
Yeah, you want to know a real name?
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah,
you gotta do a real name.
Fuck that.
Because I thought about saying a nickname, but I didn't. I used the real name. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I know her real name. Let me see.
Like I said, I just told her this the other day.
Girl, Medusa since like 2019. Like, I don't even think I ever do the bitch real name. But if she ran away, I couldn't find her. Tears, nigga. Tears.
Yo, what?
Nah.
What is this bitch name? Let me look. My fault. Give me 2 seconds.
Nah, take your time.
Her name is Kiefer. That's crazy.
Boom. Okay.
Man.
Shout out to Kiefer, man.
Yeah, she made it.
You got the
made it
eternal
to
genjutsu shit.
Nigga.
She got to put you in the loop for the rest of that loop-de-loop. Goddamn loop-de-loop.
Sounding like Jason. Like,
He said making sex sound like,
so bro,
Yo, okay.
All right, let me see. Let me see how I can word this last question because I kind of know what you're gonna pick based on your stances on the other questions.
Nah, this is definitely one of them games.
Yeah.
I bet. You have to kill one.
Okay.
All right. A black baby. Wait. wait. A black baby, but it's a 50-50 chance it will be the cause of the destruction of the entire world.
Okay.
Or a white baby, and there's a 50-50 chance it'll end all racism throughout the known universe.
oh man. Yeah, he's trying to personally.
Wow. Okay, time on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm picking the black baby.
What?
To kill?
Not to save.
Oh.
Yeah, to save.
No, actually, he wanted to kill.
Yeah,
you got to
you gotta-
say who you want to kill.
I want to kill the white baby.
He didn't want to do it, guys.
You could have just played the fifth, bro.
Nah, you mean?
What are your half-white children going to think?
Man, yo, I'm not even gonna sit here in front like. That's beast. Like, that's so fucking deep.
Nigga sweating, y'all. That nigga was going to it.
I was for real talk, real life. Like, that was wild. I definitely try to get around that with the. Oh no, I'm gonna save the.
Oh,
black
so you
baby.
don't want to end racism?
It's
50-50 chance
a
to end
50-50
racism.
chance, I
And
know.
It's a 50-50 chance it's going to destroy the world.
Yeah, that was wild. But like, how can I go back in the house after you killed the black baby? Not to say that killing a white one would be any better. It's just
I mean, I'm
like,
sure your white wife will understand.
yo. You ain't want to use your car, yo.
I came to play.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess this one's a
Think
tie.
that's it. Think that's
We
a
gotta-
tie, man.
We're gonna figure out ways to like.
Hey, man, you know,
up it.
yo.
Nah, your questions
Figure
were.
out ways to up it.
Your
Don't
questions
need to
were
go no
wild.
higher.
Now I feel like that. Now that we actually played, like I
Yeah.
feel like I have a better like idea of like questions
Of
and
where
shit
to go,
ask. Yeah,
right.
like scenarios to come up with and shit.
Of where to
Because
go.
the Adolf Hitler thing was wild. The last question was crazy.
that was
Now you have to
crazy.
say it.
The fucking your parents joint is wild.
No, that was crazy.
Man,
It's
I'm
just
like,
like
what is going
I can't
on?
be the nigga thrusting back there. Like
Oh, wait till your dad starts fondling you. Having a devil's threesome.
but to show you why they call me Jack Baker. Like what? Dad, Pop, no. Pop, no. Pop, no. The Nightman coming.
Day man. Fighter of the night, man. He's a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Nigga ain't playing the troll toll like.
Nah, that's wild. I feel like the psychological damage from watching it all the time is like nothing compared to being in it. Like I was in it. Like,
That's a fact. Yeah, that's this week's challenge, y'all. It's a
man, I hope
tie.
you guys had a laugh.
Everybody
yo.
gets to keep their 5.
Yeah, and
the 10 donated
stays on the table for the next round.
for next week, y'all.
Wow, right? Hey.
Oh, that was.
I just want to say I love all my family, friends, and loved ones, right? We love you guys. I love you guys.
You know, I didn't want to kill y'all, but I just didn't want this nigga to get $20. Like, you see what greed does to our families? It just happened.
You're killing me with this shit. You're killing me with this shit.
I don't know how to hog tie.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all. So next week's challenge is going to be, where are you from? And I don't know what that means off the top of my head. So you'll find out next week with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week.
Oh, man.
Nah, that was fun. That was definitely fun.
Terrible advice, man. That was
It's
terrible.
That was
advice.
crazy,
a
man.
crazy game. I was.
Yeah, don't play this game with this man.
What?
What?
Shit got dark.
I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm lying. I got mad shit to lose, but here we are. I want to win, man. Toxic.
Nah, it's more exciting when the game goes in like that.
Yo, what? That was crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Learned a lot about you guys today.
Nah, come on, little Adolf.
Nigga call them young dogs. Nah.
What's that shit? I'm fighting demons.
Bro, like what?
I don't even know where to go with this week's challenge. Let's see.
The people need help.
Yeah, right.
Terrible.
All right, cool. I got some shit.
Help them out. Help them out.
All right, bet. All right, ready for this week's terrible advice?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right, cool. This one's for all the men out there and the people that identify as men out there, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. If you're dating a woman with little to no ass and her friends are constantly telling her that her ass is fat or she's mentioning that her ass is fat, break up with her immediately. That's my advice. Because one, this bitch is delusional, right? You can't grow with no delusional bitch. I'll tell you that now. Like, simple science. And two, no, stop laughing. Listen to this. This is important. Yeah. Two, if you're going through life assuming everybody's eyes work, and her friends are just so eager to tell her that her ass is fat when it's not, that's showing you how easily her friends will lie their ass off.
Tears.
And that's probably why she don't got no ass, because she been lying to these no ass bitches too. It's a cycle of everybody lying their ass off. And what you supposed to do with that?
What you supposed to do with that?
Leave it.
And for context, for people like, what are you talking about? All right, I want you to walk up to a blank wall in your house, and I want you to do like this and try to grab the wall. You want to do that for the rest of your fucking life? That's stupid. And that's my terrible advice. Take it, be worse. Get a bitch with some ass. Like, BBLs are like $30 now. Like,
Bro.
$30.
Bro. I hear niggas is getting like lipo and ab plastic surgery, like ab implants.
Yeah, I've heard. I think I'm about to do that. I'm tired of doing workouts. A nice little.
Bought this 6-pack cash.
You about to go to DR, get done up.
I'm going to Queens, nigga.
Nah, niggas. If niggas is flying to DR to get their body done, boy,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt it. Niggas do some crazy shit.
Go to DR.
Nah, there was over 1 million. When I seen this like information, there was like, last year there was 1 million cases of men who went and did either liposuction, BBLs, which was interesting, and the ab shit. I guess the BBLs would be like trans men or whoever, or not. I don't.
Nigga just want to have the cake, right?
Yeah, it's like I wanted the cake and eat it too. Like.
I'm out of here. You got anything I want to say?
Nah, we out of here. I see y'all next week.
Yeah, we out of here. We
y'all.
appreciate y'all and all that fly
definitely.
shit, man.
The village.
Get it.
Hey, we burnt a lot of bridges this week, y'all.
What? Oh, yo, if
The
I'm not here
bridges are-
next week, I know why. Right? I love you, babe.
The bridges are burnt. People are swimming. People are drowning. But we here. Shout out to y'all for making it to the end of
That's
the
a fact.
episode.
That's a fact.
Subscribe. Go catch up on some old episodes. Be here next week. We got a lot of shit going on.
That's
all right?
a fact. That's a fact.
Nobody won the challenge.
Money's still on the table.
Money's still on the table.
See you next week.
Get out of here.